Hey guys, Shuma is here. This is Growing English by Shuma. This video and this channel are made to practice speaking English for me. I have no script at all. Today I'm gonna talk about February 6th. I was kind of productive today as well. I did the overlapping how to speaking lesson. What can I say? Okay, took an English video like this. Went out with my with one of my friends. And so on. Today, I was supposed to go out with one of my friends, whose name is Kanchan, whose name it's Kanta, so I call him Kanchan, and yeah. So before going out with him, I finished the process to maintain or improve my English proficiency, such as taking an English video, doing overlapping, and having a speaking lesson. And and then after I finished all of them, I went out. So he and I have known with each other for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably it's like, it seems to be 7 years or so. Probably it's like 9 years or so. So yeah, we have known with each other for quite a long time, and this was the first time to meet with each other in 2021. Probably this was the first time since the second half of 2021, because I've been to Toronto to study English for 4 months, for as long as 4 months. So we enjoyed having a conversation or catching up with each other. And of course we have in common with we have in common with like loving singing. So that's why we headed a karaoke bar, yeah. And then I know his personality, or I know his preference, so I've decided to bring Machikoro to the plan with him. And besides, I told him how exciting the board game is. He looked to be excited to hear that, and to look forward to playing the board game. Literally. That's why I brought it to karaoke. Then on arrival at the karaoke, we played Machikoro. And he came to be really into Machikoro because he was touched with how exciting and interesting it was. So we had played the board game like probably like 10 times or more. So we had kind of quite exciting time while playing the board game by the name of Machikoro. So actually, he went to the economics faculty when he was in an university. So he loved playing the board game. and he and yeah, so I mean so he came to love the board game so much that he said who's gonna buy the who's gonna buy the board game and all of the expanded versions via Amazon. So he told me that on the day. So probably now he already bought the the board game itself and all of the expanded versions at via Amazon. And also he told me that he got a girlfriend recently. He likes her because they have in common with hobbies such as games or animes. They are really into kind of subcultures such as anime and games. Probably like it is called otaku culture in Japan. And then, so originally I'm not, what can I say? Okay. Originally, I don't expect his girlfriend was pretty, but I was just curious about her her looks or her appearance. And then I asked the question to him, and that what do you think, what do you think about your girlfriend? And then he said my girlfriend looked like Haruna Kondo, who is a quite famous Japanese woman comedian without glasses. Usually, the comedian wears glasses all the time. But he said his girlfriend looked like the comedian without wearing glasses. Yeah, so I reconfirmed, how kinda. Yeah, so if I don't mind, if I don't care about way to use words and phrases in my English, I would say I just reconfirmed how ugly his girlfriend was. But anyway, for him, it is the most important to have in common in terms of to have in common with his girlfriend in terms of in terms of hobbies such as animes or games. games. So he looked like he looked really happy and thrilled, of course, to tell me that, and to that he succeeded in getting a new girlfriend, that new girlfriend who have in common with him in terms of hobbies. and according to him, she works as a she works as an exterior designer. So I thought, such those who are into animes or games have a tendency to be good at painting or designing or depicting. So yeah, her job and preference did kind of make sense to me. By the way, I did quite well the karaoke. I mean, I did sing quite well at the day. So yeah, I mean, I sang so well that I succeeded in getting over 90 scores around 6 times at the karaoke. So I'm really satisfied with how many I got in terms of over 90 scores at the karaoke. And of course I was satisfied with how great I was at singing. Yeah, I was at singing. And then after having a wonderful and exciting time while playing Machikoro and singing at the karaoke, we moved to have dinner at another place. So at first we headed Maruhe, but the ramen restaurant was already closed. When we reached there because of the regulations by the Takasaki or Gunma government. So before enacting the regulation, the restaurant usually opened by 9 p.m. But now under the regulation, they close at 8 p.m. That's why we couldn't make it. We couldn't have dinner at the ramen restaurant, and then we headed to another ramen restaurant by the name of Kanana. And then we confirmed we saw the restaurant was closed as well, and of course under the regulation also the restaurant closes at 8 p.m. as well. So we've decided to have dinner at McDonald's, a McDonald's store. Okay, a McDonald's. So we had decided to have dinner at a McDonald's restaurant, and then we headed there. So we ordered directly. And then a clerk at the McDonald's okay. So a clerk at the McDonald's had a quite rare family name on her nameplate. So when I'm ordering, uh, so when I was ordering, I asked, I asked a question about her family name to her. And then she said, "Oh, well, so oh, so she said, so she was like, oh, well, so like you said, like you mentioned, I have quite rare family name, and it is saying Ishi Oroshi, yeah. And the family name is probably originated in Tochigi Prefecture, that is next to Gunma Prefecture. So yeah, I felt like I was like surprised to hear that. I didn't have, okay. I had no idea how to read her family name, and I had no idea where such a rare family name was born in Japan. So after I got the information, I was kind of happy, and felt that I succeeded in having great short conversation with the clerk, with a girl, yeah, with the clerk, and I reconfirmed, how great I was at, chatting with each other, especially chatting with girls directly. And then, again, under the regulations, we couldn't, we couldn't be. I mean, we didn't. We were not allowed to have dinner inside the restaurant, inside any restaurant. So we couldn't have dinner at inside the McDonald's. So we had decided to have the meals inside his car. And then we had dinner with each other. We had dinner together in his car, while chatting with each other so frequently. and then we headed my home. Yeah. Anyway, we had a great time to catch up with each other, and to catch up with each other. So yeah, and all the day, he did drive his car for me. So yeah, I can't help but to thank him, especially regarding the day. Thank you, Kanta. And then, oh, by the way, I booked a request. I booked a okay, and then I reserved. I made a reserve to stay in Shibuya via Airbnb. So so I have a feeling like, I'm looking forward to staying there, and when I was ordering or when I was selecting which posts I'm gonna stay, I realized, I realized like, okay, I realized legal, legal, legal private residential providers, all of them posted, their residentials, and all of them posted like a number of their residentials, as well as their residentials themselves, and then the number was legally recorded in the Japanese authorities. So if we type the number on the on Google, we can find out where the residential needs. So before in a while before, I had difficulties in selecting which room I'm gonna stay because rule okay because what the rooms are was not revealed to public, to everyone. But if we searched the number on Google, and then we can find out where the room is. So I succeeded in eliminating the difficulty, such as the difficulty of having no idea where the room is. Finally, yeah. So now that probably that's almost not so now that probably there's not almost any difficulties in the utilizing the service, the quite useful service by the name of Airbnb. So yeah, so I will use it again by the end of March, or in my future, in the future. So now I've been talking about so now I've been talking about today for more than 24 minutes, and I think the amount of time seems to be enough to maintaining its proficiency, at least. Moreover, it seems to be good to improve my English proficiency. So besides, there's nothing that I want to tell, so that's it.